Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, hello everyone. My name is ndaruu. This time I will tell you about my vacation trip in the city of Semarang. It started in mid-April. My question and I had a meeting because we all missed it. And finally we met at my brother named Rai house. There we chatted, released our logging, and joked. Then barbecue. In between our conversation, we planned to take a vacation to the city of Semarang. And finally, we talked about the roads, starting from the petrol, how many days there, vehicles, hotels, and so on. After everything was discussed, and we decided to go in July, to be precise, the first week in July. The day goes on, and we all do our respective activities until July. Oh yes, we are leaving for Semarang. 7 people arrive at the end of June, and we are couldn't wait because we wanted to go on vacation together, but at the time, COVID in Indonesia went up and getting taller. We all hope that we can go, but in fact we can go on vacation to the city of Semarang because we cannot go out of town because of government regulation, and finally we don't live in July. And finally we all changed our plans for our vacation departure, even though everything was ready to go. The hotel was booked, and finally the hotel just burned down. And in July, I was exposed to the coronavirus, and I isolated myself for 10 days. Then after I recovered and was able to leave the house, we planned to meet again to discuss our vacation on finally. We met again and discussed plans again, and finally we agreed to leave in October. More precisely in the middle of October. Arrived in October, I and my cousin went to Semarang by private car, still with the same person, namely 7 people including me, living using one car. Our plan is to vacation in Semarang for 3 days. We leave on Friday from my house, and my cousin comes to my house on Thursday, and we start our vacation trip. We leave Friday morning at 6 a.m. departed from my house via the Trans-Jawa toll road. On the way, we joked, told stories, fantasized about the excitement later in the city of Semarang, enjoyed the trip. Then we stopped at the rest area, first to buy snack and fill up line. After we finished, we continued our journey to the city of Semarang without stop again. Arriving in the city of Semarang, we looked for a place to eat for lunch. After lunch, we continued our journey around the city of Semarang, which was in the same direction as the hotel. When we arrived at the hotel, we moved our things in the car, then we took a short break. Until 4 p.m., our first tourist destination was to Lawang Sewu. When we got there, it was a pity that the city of Semarang was raining and the Lawang Sewu tour was closed. So we decided to look for another tour. Before continuing, we searched for food first. We are at a place whose food is famous in the city of Semarang. After eating, we continued our journey to the old city. When we got there, we took pictures until we got bored and we decided to go back to the hotel. And that was our trip on the first day. When we got to the hotel, I continued my college activities doing my college assessments until finish. The second day, we continued the journey starting at 8 a.m. We looked for breakfast first. After breakfast, we continued the first tour in the second heart, namely to Lawang Sewu. When we got there, as usual, we enjoyed the atmosphere, then took photos to make memories, explored the contents in Lawang Sewu. After all we have done, we continue to the next tourist spot, namely to the hamlet of Semilir in the city of Semarang. Before heading to the tourist spot of Dusun Semilir, we looked for lunch first. We arrived at the tourist spot in Hamlet Semilir at 1 p.m. I thought that the city of Semarang is a cold city. It turns out not at all. The city of Semarang is very hot in my opinion. Until we arrived at the hamlet of Semilir, we bought an entrance ticket and then explored the tour there. We rode on the ride there. The ride was a hike slide because the slide was famous in the tourist spot. We took photo and so on. After from this tourist attraction, we continued our journey to the Sidomukti Banner. It is a tourist spot in the mountains of the city of Semarang, which has extraordinary beauty. We arrived at the tourist spot at 5 p.m. Here, there is a interesting story because the access road to the place is up to the mountain. There our car was not strong enough to go uphill and our car went down. Fortunately, my friend can handle it and the way to overcome it is we get out of the car. First to go through the incline which was step after success. We go back in the car and we arrived at our destination safely. After all, we decide to rest and return to the hotel. When I go to the hotel, I took a shower and so on. The third day. Today is the last day I am in this Semarang city for vacation. On this third day, we do not travel to any tourist attraction. In the morning, we look for breakfast. After we finish eating, we look for souvenirs. After everything, we can return to the hotel to take a break to prepare from the return trip. We leave the hotel at 12 noon. When reviewed first, then we immediately rush home. On the way home, we all agreed not to sleep until we got home. Along the way, we had to chatting. Yesterday, we were in Semarang and talking about other things. We arrived at my house at 7 p.m. When we got home, we were all clean and immediately rested. That's all from the story of my fun vacation trip, in my opinion. Thank you.